Sophie Wessex is known to have had a rocky relationship with one particularly well-known member of the royal family. The Duchess of Edinburgh, who is married to King Charles' youngest sibling Prince Edward, has previously been hailed as the firm's secret weapon. However, there was one former senior royal she never saw eye to eye according to experts, and that was Princess Diana. In fact, their relationship was so bad, it's been alleged that Sophie was even left in tears at Diana's comments and actions. Sophie became a part of the royal family at a far more mature age than Diana did and seemed to cope with the fame that came with it with more grace than the late Princess of Wales did, The Express reports. Her relatively smooth integration into the royal fold stood in stark contrast to the tumultuous journey that Diana experienced, which was thought to have heightened difficulties between the two. The media appeared to pick up on this rift at the time, with journalist Emma Cook claiming that Diana previously referred to Sophie as Little Miss Goody Two-Shoes. Here we take a closer look at the ways in which the two royal women appeared to clash. Media treatment. It is believed that Sophie and Diana's fractured relationship arose in part from the treatment each of them received from the royal family, along with the highly different treatment each of the women received by the media at the time. The late Princess of Wales was said to have openly voiced her dislike for Sophie, often commenting on the easy ride she received when entering the firm as opposed to her difficult experience, which was likened to being thrown to the wolves. Diana and Sophie were also regularly compared to one another in the media, alongside Sarah Ferguson, which led many royal commentators to believe that rivalry had developed between the two. Similar styles. Diana and Sophie also appeared to have similar fashion choices, with the late royal reportedly being left unhappy about Sophie mimicking her look. In the 90s, it was often reported that the Princess of Wales had referred to Sophie as her double. Royal correspondent Judy Wade backed up the claims, previously telling the Daily Express that when Diana saw Sophie she would often mutter, "Oh look, here comes my double," and would regularly say that Sophie ought to get her own look. The royal expert added, she chose red dresses that were almost identical to things that Diana wore. She seemed to be copying Diana, and Diana was sort of partly amused and partly irritated by it. Claims of a dispute between the two royal ladies were echoed in by Andrew Morton in his book Diana, In Pursuit of Love. Morton claims that Diana made it clear to Sophie that she disliked her, even once causing her to flee in tears from a family dinner after staring intensely at her. Sophie herself even previously admitted their style similarities but insisted that it was not something she was doing on purpose. She told the Daily Mail in the 90s, "I don't deny that we do look alike. But I couldn't ever compete with Diana's image. I'm not Diana." Importance to the royal family. Sophie is a huge asset to the royal family, even previously being dubbed as the late Queen Elizabeth's second daughter as well as the firm's secret weapon. There is no denying that the Duchess of Edinburgh held a spot close to the late monarch's heart and became one of her most trusted companions through her dedication to the firm. Meanwhile, Diana was never so favoured, especially after her messy divorce with Charles in 1996. Sophie and Edward consistently put themselves forward for royal engagement, with Edward taking on 297 in 2023 alone, the third most of any royal. Sophie herself completed 219 engagements. The pair have also massively stepped up for the monarchy this year, covering for Kate Middleton and King Charles, who are both continuing to undergo cancer treatment.